Indonesia selalu punya cara untuk memikat hati para wisatawan. Bagi kita, ini adalah rumah. Tapi bagi mereka yang datang dari jauh, ini adalah sebuah keajaiban. Lewat mata seorang traveler, kita melihat bagaimana indahnya negeri ini. Tak hanya pada alamnya, tapi juga pada jiwa yang ada di dalamnya. Inilah Indonesia. Halo guys, welcome back to my channel.
Halo.
Kembali lagi
Selamat
guys.
pagi.
Good morning. Now we have another activity. Kita mau kemana kak?
Kita mau kemana? Ini bakal spontan sih. Cuman
Spontanis ya. Gak
kita
ada
mau
banyak
sarapan
plan.
dulu.
Sarapan, breakfast. Terus
Kenalin ke mereka. Breakfast, Indonesian breakfast.
ya, true.
Habis itu ke Bundaran HI sebelum ke kos.
Oke.
Ya.
So kita sekarang ngebawa my friends. Hey guys.
Hey, what's
Sige,
up?
bro. What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
Andy's channel.
Andy channel, yeah.
Yeah.
Andy is band. Actually,
Andy's band, yeah,
Andy
yeah.
is band channel.
Best YouTube channel ever.
Yeah.
Street is called Jalan Tamrin, or the street Tamrin. But we will walk like 5 minutes away from here to see the roundabout or the fountain. You will see the welcoming statue there, so we call it the Bundaran HI. And we have the statue that we will see from above. So that statue is also designed, or it was the idea from our first president, Sukarno. Okay, that's good. So it's good that we met each other at the reception because I do also the activity at the hostel. But the tour is the most important part because I like to share about Jakarta because everybody will skip Jakarta because they have no clue about the city.
Yeah.
So how many people we have here in Jakarta? We have 42 million of people in Jakarta. So it has just announced as the biggest city in the world.
Yeah.
It was before Tokyo, but now we reach even more than that.
The more south that you go, it more business area.
More business area.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Wow, business center.
Yeah, so there's big malls around here, and this roundabout we call it the Bundaran HI. So this is the statue of the welcoming statue. Yeah, so it becomes better and better.
Yeah,
so
very
if
nice.
I compare the first time I came back from Morocco to come to Jakarta, it was really hard for me to walk in the pavement.
Yeah.
It was really hard for me to get the transport. Everything was hard to get, but now I can see the change. That's why I like for the better.
Transportation. Public transportation. Good. Wow. Wow. This is the one.
This is average day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Is there a women's section in here?
Yeah,
No?
that front is the woman section.
Okay. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah. I like it. It's better than my hometown.
Yeah. About
But the most important part now, I want to show you this area because this is the most important part of Jakarta before it becomes the big city of the capital city of Indonesia.
Yeah.
So not only from China, but it was also from India. It was also from the Arabian countries who came here, but for the purpose to do the trade, which was really important for the spices. So we have a lot of spices. That was, for example, the nutmegs. It can be also the peppers. People also came here attracted to have, for example, the nutmegs, and those were really expensive as the price of gold. Those are the blue marks that represent the ground level of the area. We have the blue part at the toppest, so that's North Jakarta. When it used to be 1974, the ground level was that level until it sank to prevent the seawater coming to the sea. But that's not enough.
her story from Kenya. What do you think about Jakarta now?
I see that there is a good side and a bad
Yeah.
side of the city. So
What about the bad side?
it's very interesting. I didn't know anything about this, and it's definitely, I think, a big problem for the city that it's sinking.
That's true. Sinking,
And I think
then
Sometimes I miss the cold at home.
Okay, that's the good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah, because it was the center of administration for the Dutch.
Okay.
So you can see the European style
Yeah,
for
yeah, very much.
architecture. And because like this one, for example, it was really important because it's the city hall for the Dutch.
And you said that about Betty. Now you can tell me about the good thing after the story from Kenya.
I think it's very interesting. You have a long history here.
Yeah.
It's okay. So you have a long history. So maybe say 500 years ago.
Yeah.
It's happened a lot since 500 years.
Yeah.
Many different countries come here.
Yeah.
They try to control Indonesia and Jakarta.
Yeah.
But sooner or later, they're all kicked out.
Yeah.
One after one, it removes,
You
and you
remove,
get
yeah.
back. You get the power back and everything.
Yeah,
So I
that's
think-
that we show our spirit.
Yes, powerful
The-
spirit.
the powerful-
It's a mighty Indonesia.
Yeah.
So it's very good.
In Istiqlal Mosque, bro. The biggest one of most in Southeast Asia.
So impressive. Very big.
Very big, huge, and massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready to see?
Ready to see. I'm very excited.
Yeah. Amrik, this is your first time come to mosque?
It's my second time in a mosque.
Second time?
Yes.
Where is the first time?
I think in Gothenburg.
Oh, Gothenburg.
Long
in
time
Sweden.
ago.
Okay.
One.
Sarong.
You walk on the left. You walk on the left. And then. Okay. Then you have to.
Beautiful. Stylish.
This is our style.
Yes.
Anjay, saya ganteng.
Anjay, saya ganteng.
Kita mau masuk ke Masjid Istiqlal.
Yes.
This is good.
First time for some of them.
Ya, kita ngajak mereka untuk pertama kali datang ke masjid. Tapi ada beberapa yang udah pernah datang ke masjid, tapi bukan di Istiqlal. Tapi untuk Istiqlal, this is the first time for them. So it will be a great, amazing experience for them. So let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Habibi. Habibi.
Come to the mosque.
Come to the mosque. Ya Allah. Assalamualaikum.
The name of this mosque is Istiqlal, and that is in Arabic, and the meaning is independent, freedom of independence. This mosque was built in 1961, but finished in 1978. So it took for about 17 years to build this mosque. And this mosque is the largest mosque in Southeast Asia and number 3 in the world. After Masjid Al-Haram in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, that is the biggest and the largest in the world. And second one in Medina, still in Saudi Arabia. And Istiqlal is the third in the world, but just in capacity, not in size, because for the size of building, this mosque is the 7th in the world now.
The men over here, and you have the woman's side at
Yeah.
the next one. So it's usually like that, separated with a
We can move to the
curtain, or
corner.
like prioritizing the men to go
Yeah.
to the mosque because he's the leadership of the family.
And in Ramadan, it usually very much people come here. And in the end of Ramadan, they will stay here for sleep and stay all night here to
All night?
Yeah, all night for praying, for read Al Quran.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Indonesian traditional drum, and we call this beduk, B-E-D-U-G. And we use this drum, we use this beduk actually long time ago, many years ago before there was any loudspeaker, even electricity. We use this drum like a marker call to pray to call the people to remind the time for praying.
Wanna try to push the drum?
Wanna try?
You can try.
Can we try to hit
You
it?
can try. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come here. So. It's come from cow skin.
Cow skin.
It's a cow skin. And this is we call a coco. The wooden thing. It's called sahur. Yeah, that's the culture that we have in Indonesia before
nice.
fasting, because we always eat
in the early morning, like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. And the young people in the village will call Sahur, Sahur, so wake up everyone.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Giant terrace, and we use also this area. We use also this place for pray, but we use this place only 2 times in a year. That's in our big celebration. That's when 200,000 people praying together. And when we are praying in here, we are standing on the line and always facing to Mecca. This is Mecca direction.
Yeah.
Okay, and look at the square here, 1 square for 1 person, 1 square here for 1 person. And when we are praying in here, we use the little prayer mat. We bring the little mat for pray. We call that sajada.
So guys, how do you think about this mosque?
Mosque was very exciting. I'm happy I came here. Yes.
Really?
Very nice.
Very nice.
It's beautiful and it's very rich in culture.
Yeah, it's culture and history.
Yeah, and I really like the explanation he put of the church over
church,
there and the mosque over here.
Yeah.
And that's their harmony.
Yeah, the harmony
It's
and also
very beautiful.
respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very beautiful.
Rick, how do you feel come to this mosque?
It's stunning,
Stunning,
peaceful.
peaceful,
It's very big. It's
very big,
huge in here.
huge. Yeah, I know. That's very impressive.
I'm in awe. It's very, very nice.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So the trip we are finished for today.
Yes.
We're
Yeah,
finished
we're
now.
finished now.
And I'm very happy.
Happy?
Henry has been the best guide today.
And then thank you for Kenya.
Wonderful
the best.
Kenya.
I'm the
best
tour
Kenya.
guide.
Yes.
That's the guy. She is the road tour guide.
I lie. I lie
I'm
too
just
much. I lie.
I'm just a vlogger here. Okay.
I have sinned. Forgive me.
It's very impressive for the day. We do a lot of things
Yeah.
that we can show you.
Of course.
Exactly.
If you watch this video, you will see everything.
Yeah,
And please subscribe and leave a like and subscribe to Henry. He's the best.
And then if you want to come to Jakarta, call Kenya.
Aga Kenya Tours.
That's true. Don't forget to be the comment, like and subscribe.
Exactly, man.
Also
For the
share
handsome guys.
Yeah.
from the handsome guys.
If you don't, you have 10 years of bad luck.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time and for the people who watch our video and our vlog for today.
Say dada.
And thank you, Henry.
Thank you, yeah, my pleasure. And dadah.
Dadah, dadah.
1, 2, 3, anjay.
Anjay!
Oh yeah.